Where's this greater invasion point, dude? Okay, it's this way, right? Oh, where is it? I'm aggroing all kinds of demons and stuff. Is it down there? Oh, it's down there. I made a shaman. Yes, he's gonna be enhanced. I do have to level him up. And here's the thing. Dark Moon Fair ends on Saturday, so I have to level that tune up to 110 before Saturday, because the Dark Moon Fair gives you a bonus with the relics or with the heirlooms plus the buff. I'm going to level up like that. All right, pre-made group. Custom, what's the name? I gotta find out what the name of this boss is. This is a greater invasion point, right? Custom, find a group. Is this Arntenor? What the heck is this, dude? It seems like we have quite a bit in this group. I might not actually. Dude, this is a multi-boxer. Is that a multi-box? You a multi-boxer? There's a lot of pets there. You are a multi-boxer, aren't you? Hello! Dude, I miss the multi-boxers. I miss the big one. The 80-man multi-boxer, you know? He hasn't been around. I want to take this multi-boxer with me. Let me message one of his tunes. Okay, he's not even grouped up with his own teammates. There's his hunters. We're in the group. We're in the group. Let's do it, man. Look at him take stuff out, man. Look at this crazy maniac, dude. Swifty, tell me a PvE story. No, I'm gonna tell you a PvP story. I'm gonna tell you the greatest moment in live streaming history. The greatest moment of all time. The #1 greatest moment in PvP history was on a live stream. It wasn't on Twitch. Before Twitch, I was on another website called Own3D, and they went out of business. And then Twitch, and I know some of you guys know what I'm gonna say. I know some of you guys know the story. And it wasn't recorded because I wasn't. Right now I'm recording. Like right now, all the live stream past broadcasts are recorded. But there was an option on the other website, Own3D, to record your previous broadcast, and I didn't have it recording. And then after it happened, I was asking the stream, like, anybody clip that? You know, but the thing is, nobody was, unless they were recording the live stream, there was no way they were going to be able to see it. Ow. One shot Areno. What happened was, I was on my druid, and we were doing an RBG, and it was a very high rated team. Okay, and at that time I had higher ratings on my druid than I did on my warrior. It was a Arathi Basin. I was at the Smith, and I was looking up at the mines. Now back then, if you really good RBG teams versus good RBG teams, two teams always had two bases. Each team always had two bases, or I'm sorry, yeah, two bases, and we're fighting over the last base. And so the mill was uncontested, and everything else we just had two bases each, right? So we're fighting over the mill. So whoever wins the mill probably is going to win the RBG. So I'm at Smith. We had just taken over the Smith. I'm at Smith as a boomkin. I'm looking up at the mill, and I'm seeing the fight going on. And then I see my teammates, like on the left of my screen and the raid frames. I see them start dying one by one, and I'm like, oh no, they're wiping at mill. And I was like, you guys need any help? And they're like, yeah, come up. So it was only me and one other guy at the Smith. So I went in travel form, or you know, in cat form. I popped my cooldowns, and I started running up there. And then one by one they kept dying, and then there was one left. There was one alliance left up there, and it was a DK. And at the time, DKs could do an AOE grip. Now you know what's gonna happen, right? So I arrive, and their entire team of the entire alliance team is there, and one DK, and they're trying to kill him. He runs up to the edge, and he AOE death grips their whole team, and I run up and I typhoon all of them off the mill, and they all died, and we took over the mill, and they all rage quit. It was the greatest moment in PvP history, and I was like, yeah! It was the most epic thing that I've ever seen, and I didn't record it. You know what I saw on my screen? Horde flying off the mill like this. Like, can you imagine typhooning 10 people? They look like this. And then you saw on the things, dead. They all died. We're gonna see at TwitchCon. Yeah, man. I'm really excited. I'm gonna be going with a sponsor. It's a new sponsor. I'm going with them. They're gonna fly me out there, man. So I'm so excited. I love going with a sponsor. Now, of course, you spend time with the sponsor. You know, they brought you there, so you gotta work for them. So I'm gonna be hanging out. A nude sponsor? No, it's not a nude sponsor. Oh, I didn't roll. Was I distracted? Was I What? My main is doomed. My main warrior is doomed. I could kill him again and get a bonus roll. That's the way the system works. You got money. Oh, yes, I did. You're completely right, dude. I definitely got money. There must be like 100 people in here. FPS went down, but you know, on my laptop, it won't go down. My laptop is beast mode. 2 GTX 1080s in SLI, man. Because I know it's 40 versus 40. All right, see, bonus roll. Told ya. Ah, but it, you know, mine is 940. All I care about is item level, but it's 935. Ah, it's still close enough. All right, let's do it on my ret. Let's do it on my ret. Let's get the ret done. Do you need to do Argus PvE world stuff to be okay in PvP in Argus patch? Wait. What? You can only do PvP if you want to. But okay, item level makes a small difference in PvP. So let's say I have 940 item level. I have 4% more stats than someone that's a noob that just got into arenas. So, you know, it doesn't make that much of a difference. It's 4%, but it's 4% more power. I think to some classes, that might just be just enough. 4% is just enough to dominate. You know what I mean? So I think it's a good idea to try to max out your item level. In PvE, you have to put on proper stats and stuff like that. Like you have to stack the right stats. Like you have to get a certain amount of crit, certain amount of haste, certain amount of mastery, and you know, so you might not be able to equip your highest item level pieces because you want to get your set bonuses, you want to get the proper stats. But for PvP, you just equip whatever, the highest item level stuff. And it's a good idea to do these Argus quests just to unlock this. I'm only doing one. You're not going to see me do anything other than this. It's called the Greater Invasion Point. If you unlock all the quests and then finally get that Greater Invasion Point, it's unlocked for all your tunes. So I'm just logging in my alts, doing the Greater Invasion Points, and I log off. That's it. Like I said, on all my alts, all I do is open my chest, do a Mythic 10, do a Greater Invasion, and I'm done. I'm done with that character for the week, and I will never ever fall behind on gear. Or you can do PvP and stuff, and you can do more mythic dungeons for more gear, but you have to decide what's going to be your main. I got gold. Where's my bonus roll? I passed. Wait, no, it's a bug. I think it's a bug because I didn't even see it. Did I? I didn't. No. Oh, I didn't get one either. Oh no, we got to do it again. It's a bug, dude. That's a bug. This is what we're dealing with, dude. We're dealing with bugs, man. Okay, no, I know for a fact that there's a catch-up bonus. Okay, there's no, not a catch-up bonus. There's something called bad luck protection. Right now, if you haven't gotten your legendary, it's the highest chance ever to get a legendary. And on my rogue, see, I got the bonus roll. I only had to do it twice. Artifact power. Okay, on my rogue, I got a legendary on the very first world boss that I killed. The very first thing that I did when I got to 110 was kill the world boss, and I got a legendary. On my red paladin, it took 2 days. In 2 days, I got a legendary. So I would not be surprised if you got a legendary within the first day or the second day. We're gonna head to Argus and do the Legion Invasion points. But first of all, I'm gonna go buy the bonus rolls. That's important. The first thing you do on a Tuesday is you buy bonus rolls. Hey, you know what I saw last night? I was watching live streams, and I was watching Soda Poppin' and Wreckful. They're in Japan, and I don't know if you guys saw it. It was very interesting, and they were live streaming, and they had a setup that I was so intrigued by. I was watching it. They were just walking through Japan, and they went into an arcade, and I was like, oh my god, the camera that they're using, what an amazing angle, what an amazing setup. I want to see it. And I was like, I was hoping that they would show it, but they were just walking around, and all I knew is that they had a backpack on, right? And then sometimes they would switch because they would get tired of holding the backpack, and they would switch it to someone else. So sometimes Wreckful had the backpack on, and then other times Soda Poppin' had the backpack on. And then it clearly looked like it looked like first person view. It was really cool. It had some kind of fisheye lens. And then they went into a store. I think Soda Poppin' had to go get a belt in a store. So they went into like a mall, and they went into like a clothing store. And I was like, oh yes. So I put it full screen. And I was hoping that Wreckful would look at himself in a mirror. And I was like, if he looks at himself in the mirror, I can see what camera he has, and I can see how they have it set up. And then he passed by a whole bunch of mirrors and I was like, damn it! Look at yourself in the mirror. And he went through the whole store. They had a whole adventure in the store. And right when he's leaving the store, he went to a mirror and he looked in the mirror. And it was only for like a second. And I got to see the camera. I was like, yes! Okay, it wasn't a GoPro. It was not a GoPro. And it was like attached right here. Can anybody tell me the name of that camera? It looked like a little tubular camera. It was like a little tube. And it was inconspicuous because they were going inside a mall and they weren't saying anything to them. Because I know if I had a camera like on my forehead like this, people would like think that you're filming them. But it was inconspicuous because I was on a backpack and it was like right here. It was a spy cam. No, can anybody tell me the name of the camera? It wasn't a GoPro because it was a tubular camera. It was a little tubular and it was like pointing out like this. On his shoulder. It was on his shoulder. All right. It's bugged, so there's no bonus roll. Blizzard, fix it. We got a bonus. Oh, we got a bonus roll, boys. Here we go. Dude, this boss doesn't drop loot. Blizzard, did you lower the chances? Are the chances lower on this boss to get loot? Kill the hunter that's bothering me. And now let me go after the flight carrier. After a while, I started doing that a while, and they started saying, Anima. And then I'd be like, yeah, and I'd skate. And I'd do my tricks. I'd be like, yeah, I'd fly in the air. Actually, you know what? Right now is a really good time to